These helpless people are among the first Iraqi Christian refugees to arrive in Jordan. All were forcefully expelled from their homes in Mosul, and all received death threats from the Islamic State group just because they're Christian. 72 people are now living in this church in Amman, but most are too afraid to be filmed. SAFWAN FAKHRI GEBRAEL came here with his pregnant wife, their children, and the elderly men and women in their family who were able to get out. What he wants is a basic human right.
We dream of security, stability, and the freedom to live like normal human beings, without intolerance, without constraints. We wish to live somewhere where people can relate to each other.
Everyone here has a horrific story to tell. Most had to flee Mosul on foot when fighters from the Islamic State group seized control of the city. They say the group stole their homes, cars, shops, and jewelry. George Stephen, which isn't his real name, is afraid to show his face because he still has family members who are trying to leave Iraq.
We want to live in any country that accepts us. We have been under threat in Iraq since 2003, and no one is protecting our rights. We're considered infidels.
Iraq's Christians are one of the oldest Christian communities in the world. Now these people say it's hard to accept that Mosul no longer has a Christian presence. Jordan has agreed to host up to 1,000 Iraqi Christians. They're arriving gradually at shelters across the country set up by the Catholic Church. But Jordan is only meant to be a transit point for these Iraqis whose plan is to request asylum and resettlement in Western countries. CARITAS, the NGO affiliated with the Catholic Church, is providing food, healthcare and lodging at churches and monasteries. But it says it can only afford to do so for up to a year.
For the future, I don't know, because maybe UNHCR can do something, to interfere and to register them as refugees, at least to be able for any resettlement in the future.
And then there are the internally displaced in Iraq. The UN Refugee Agency has been airlifting aid to Erbil from Jordan and its neighbors to refugees who fled to the Kurdish region. The fighting in Iraq is leaving hundreds of thousands of people homeless, desperate and shattered. Nisreen, El-Shamayleh, Jazeera, Amman.